The economic crisis has prompted many people to look for different alternatives in how to provide for themselves or for their families. New English learners, full-time workers, single parents, etc. have been affected by this situation, and they have found that online degrees is a great option for them. Online degrees has given this group of people the opportunity to pursue their dream job, receive the tools, knowledge, and abilities to obtain a job that was impossible before because of the requirements that some jobs have for the higher education degree. Institutions of higher education have seen an increase of interest in school enrollment from people who are full-time workers, many with families, students with low income, basic skill students, and many English language learners. These institutions have created an opportunity to obtain a degree via online, where students can learn effectively as an on-campus student would do and receive high-quality education. I would like to talk about 4 points that I believe it makes online degrees an excellent option for whoever wants to pursue a college degree. First, I would like to talk about distance learning throughout time. Second, and the employer's perception towards online degrees, the flexibility about that online degrees have, and fourth, last one, academic honesty. So, in the case of how online degrees have evolved throughout time, first we need to learn that Sir Isaac Pitman started his first distance education course in 1840, teaching a system of shorthand by many text transcribed into shorthand on postcards and receiving transcription from his students in return from correction. Radio and television were also used in the United States for distance education. By 1938, at least 200 state school systems, 25 states boards of education, and many colleges and universities broadcast educational programs for the public schools. With the advent of the computer and the internet, distance education took more strength because of its easy accessibility and faster communication. Second, the perception that employers have toward online education and those who earn their degrees via conventional classroom have been changing throughout time. An example of this change is shown on a quantitative research study conducted in Jordan by Ibrahim M. Obeidat, a graduate master's degree computer science student from the New York Institute of Technology. In his dissertation, Obeidat came to the conclusion that the collected data shown that in different organizations in Jordan, online degrees holders perform as well as those who earn their degrees in a traditional classroom setting. Third, the flexibility that online classes have versus on campus. When you attend on campus classes, you have a set schedule for the semester, and sometimes you can't get the classes that you need at the time you can attend. And that has been one of the biggest reasons for some people to stop going to school because that affects if you have to go to work. There are some jobs that won't give you the time to go to school, and if they do give you the time off, they won't pay you for the time they're going to be gone. If you are the main provider, it makes it extremely complicated to attend a school. Online classes make it easy for anyone to take courses without affecting their job. Taking online classes make it easy where you can learn at any time of the day without affecting your schedule. And fourth, and last one, academic honesty. Many have suggested that in online degrees, students tend to cheat more than students in a classroom. This is because the online students sometimes don't have an instructor or a teacher who can check the academic honesty. Authors Arden Miller and Adina Young Jones, a student at Missouri State University, presented a research paper at the meeting of the Southwestern Psychological Association in Oklahoma City in 2012, in which they concluded that students felt it was easier to cheat in online classes than face-to-face classes. For students taking both online classes and face-to-face, the authors have found that cheating occurred more frequently in online classes. However, the students who took only online classes were less likely to cheat than students who took only face-to-face classes. The relationship between age and to taking online classes and cheating offer an explanation for this contradictory finding. If you take a look at the majority of students who pursue to obtain a degree from online classes, we will find a considerable amount of adult people who the level of maturity is expressed in academic honesty because of their desires to learn. It was this same desire to learn that drew me into online degree. I am married, have 3 children. I work very hard to provide for my family, help my wife to fulfill her role as a mother. But since the economy has been stable, I'm afraid that at some point I may get laid off. And this has been a great concern for me. And it was for this reason that I decided to look for an opportunity to enroll myself in college with the goal to pursue a bachelor's degree that could help me get a higher paying job and get more security at the same time. But attending a school on campus was not possible for me. Online classes, on the other hand, opened the door for me to pursue a college degree. Being able to keep my job at the same time, continue to be the main provider for my family, and in the future obtain a better job with more security.